bat, Hound, 7 of the best ASA softball bats there are. Today I'm here to rank order the 2019 ASA bats that I was able to review. There were other ASA bats that I did not get to for reviews, so these are just the ones I was able to review. We are going to rank order them from the least to the greatest. Now in the background I will be swinging a number of different bats that I am getting their final swings on, or close to their final swings, for the 2019 ASA swing off that I'm preparing that's coming up. But we have a lot of bats to get through. These bats will not necessarily correspond to the rank order, but let's get to that rank order.
Alright, before I actually get started with the ranking, just a few introductory comments. First of all, let it be known that I am giving my opinion, not making any sort of scientific claim or anything, but this is my opinion after getting a couple hundred swings on each of these bats and comparing them on the radar as well as out on the field. Second, this is for my swing. So I rank ordered these bats for what I would feel most comfortable with walking into the batter's box. Third, I'm not affiliated with any of these bat companies, so just note that I have no motive to make a certain bat win. Fourth, I would say in general all of these high-end bats are decent, but in my opinion I did notice better performance as I moved up in the rankings. And last, I just want to state that for criteria, I'm mainly looking at pop, or how well the ball comes off the bat. And if that is tied, then I also consider the feel in the swing, as well as the sound of the bat, and perhaps even what the bat looks like. All right, let's get started. Coming in last place for me at 27 is the Worth Wicked Harvey XL. This has a ½ ounce end load, and I felt like the strength of this bat was how large the sweet spot was. And the pop, well, decent, it just could not compare with some of these bats near the top of the list. Next, in 26th place, we have the Demarini Flipper USA. This one also has a nice end load. I like the red color on this, and it has some nice sound to the bat. And while I like the feel of this bat through the zone, I just was not impressed with the pop. Up next at 25th, we have the Demarini Mercy. This is much more of a balanced feel to me. Felt like this had some really nice swing speed to it, and actually it was pretty decent out of the wrapper. But for me, it just never seemed to go to another gear, and that's why it landed at 25th. Moving on to 24th is the Easton Autism, which is the same as the Easton Ghost 2. Well, I'll tell you what, I love the sound of this bat. Totally unique. I also thought it was a nice feeling sweet spot, a little bit on the softer side. Performed pretty decent out of the wrapper. But with this one, I felt like it came off the bat well, but just didn't get the same distance as some of the other bats. Moving on to 23rd is the Worth EST XL 13.5 inch barrel. And once again, this is a ½ ounce end load with the XL. And this bat sounds fantastic, but for me, this bat just performed well below my expectations for it, both on the radar and on the field. And then at 22nd, we have the Demarini Juggy. This says it is end loaded, but in my opinion, it swung lighter than it is stickered at. I like the sound of the bat. I had a little bit higher expectations with the stiffer handle this year. Got decent pop, I just was not getting that distance I was looking for. And at 21, we have the Anarchy Leprechaun. This has 3/8 of an ounce end load and is one of Anarchy's low compression bats this year, which all of them have fantastic sound. Which for all of them, I would also say come off the bat real well, and I expect the ball to fly, I just don't get that distance I was hoping for. Which is why they are all kind of packed together on the rankings. In 20th place is the Anarchy Flip, the black model, which has the stiff handle, which I believe is most like, if not the very same bat as the Anarchy Leprechaun. Then in 19th is the Anarchy Blessed, and this is the one-piece model of the low compression bat for Anarchy. Now for this one, I really had higher hopes and expectations for it. I just couldn't get it to the next gear. And then in 18th place is the Anarchy Flip, the white model, which is the flex handle. Like I said, all four of these low compression bats for Anarchy had great sound, felt good off the bat. I just wasn't getting that distance I was hoping for. Coming in 17th place is the Miken Freak KP23. Love the sound of this bat, love the feel of it, short barrel, ½ ounce end load. was great out of the wrapper. Sweet spot felt great, just never went another level up for me. Moving on to 16th place, and that is the Miken DC41. Another Miken with spectacular sound. Really nice 1 ounce end load. And really, as far as I can tell, this is my favorite of the long barrels. This is the 14-inch barrel. Then on to 15th place, and that is the Miken Primo Supermax. This bat feels so smooth through the zone. Short barrel with a 1 ounce end load that is pronounced. Love the feel of this bat. Great sound, but again, in terms of pop, just couldn't compare with some of the bats near the top. 14th place is the Monsta Daisy Cutter. This is a repaint of the 2016 Monsta Torch. In general, I like this bat. Nice out of the wrapper, really nice sound, nice look to it, and even it was fairly consistent. Just wasn't getting quite the same distance as some of those other ones at the top. And then in 13th place is the Worth EST XL 12.5-inch barrel. So another 1/2 ounce end load, but this is the short barrel EST XL. And wow, did I love the feel of this bat. Short barrel with that end load just really felt great through the zone. Such a nice feeling, sweet spot, great sound on it. But again, I was waiting for it to go to the next gear and it just never went. Coming in at 12th place is the Louisville Slugger TPS Cuz. This has a fantastic, sleek look to it. Really nice weight distribution to it, more of an end load feel. Slight unique sound to it, which I liked. Enjoyed swinging this bat, but again, it just could not compare with some of those bats at the top. Okay, moving on to the top 11. Now, I would say, in my opinion, for my swing, these 11 take it up to the next level. 11th place goes to the Anarchy Viper OG. This bat has a nice smooth feel to it with a 1 ounce end load. Like the feel of this sweet spot. A little bit softness to it, but it still has some crispness to it. Next, in 10th place, we have the Anarchy Viper Border Battle. Similar feeling sweet spot to the Viper OG. This one only has a 1/2 ounce end load. Real nice pop on it, just couldn't make it up to the top. 9th place goes to the Demarini Flipper OG. This is a mid-loaded bat and is one of my happiest surprises on the year for bats. It certainly caught my attention, but again, couldn't make it up to the top. In spot number 8 is the Monsta Zombie. This is a repaint of the Monsta Adversity from 2018, a one piece with some great sound to it. What I loved about this bat was the miss hits. Though you feel them on your hands, that ball still flies. In 7th place is the Monsta Torch 25 ounce. And this bat simply has great pop and great sound. And I think this year I'm just finally starting to get to the feel of this bat in the swing. And it's pretty much ready to go right out of the wrapper. Moving on to 6th place is the Anarchy Ambassador. This has a nice look to it and a great feel to it, a 1 ounce end load. Great pop to it. It is one that I missed several times after selling it. And I should note that the Ambassador even beat the Monsta OG DNA 2 out of 3 times in a T-Derby. Alright, moving into the top 5. In 5th place is the Anarchy Geno Buck. This end-loaded one piece has such a great sound to it, and I love the feel of the sweet spot. Feels real nice on miss hits. I thought maybe it had a chance to make it higher, but 5th place is still great. 4th place goes to the Anarchy Firestick. Nice feel to this 1/2 ounce end load with some decent sound and such a nice feeling sweet spot. Hits the ball real well. Congratulations on 4th place. And just in front of it, in 3rd place, the bronze medal goes to the Anarchy Lazer. This also has a 1/2 ounce end load and feels great through the zone. Also has a very similar sound as the Firestick and also great pop. Really didn't take me long swinging the Lazer before I thought this bat has a chance to end near the top on the rankings. Congratulations, Lazer. And now for 2nd place. The silver medal goes to the Monsta Torch 27 ounce. This is a repaint of the Monsta Fallout from 2018. Last year I had the 26 ounce. This year I went to the 27 ounce, which I liked even more. For me, in terms of feel, it swung very much like my Monsta OG DNA, which was 27.2 ounces without anything on it. And this bat could really hit some long balls. and it even took over the gamer position from the Monsta OG DNA for a short while. I will say though, for whatever reason, I did get a good number of knuckleballs from this bat, but overall, this bat performed really nice for me. Congratulations. And now it's time for number 1. The gold medal goes to the Monsta Sinister, which I am swinging right there. This bat by far was my happiest surprise for bats this year. Really, I was not expecting to like this bat, being that it's a 25 ounce and a one piece, but it quickly caught my attention. It registered the highest exit velocity of any of the bats that I was able to test right out of the wrapper. And really, it just stayed that way the whole time. It just seemed like any bat I put up against it, the Sinister continued to come out on top. This is a mid-loaded bat, but I put the balloon grip on mine, and really, it would be hard to know that this bat is only 25 ounces if you just picked it up. Now, I should note that this Sinister is my second one on the year. My first one cracked with just under 700 swings on it, but I picked up another one because I wanted to know if that was just a fluke that it cracked, and as far as I can tell, it seemed to be. This one I have now has over 1,000 swings on it, and it is going strong. This bat really smashes the ball. And again, with it being a one piece, you might feel those mishits, but a lot of those mishits still fly off this bat. And I gotta say, it seemed that time and time again, I let somebody try out this bat, and they loved it just as well. I should also note that this is the same bat as the Monsta Torch 25 ounce, but this is the one piece. But for whatever reason, for my swing, outperformed it. The Sinister, for my swing, seems to be in a league of its own. Congratulations.
All right, well there you have it. 2019 ASA bats, rank order, according to my experience for my swing. I want to say thanks to everyone for the support. It's been a blast this year. Be sure to be on the lookout for the 2019 ASA swing off. Feel free to leave any questions, comments down below. This is the Bat Hound, everyone signing off. Be sure to subscribe to the channel up here. Check out some other videos up here and down here. Thanks everybody.